for, and I mean nobody. It's going to be a very exciting video for all of our GT and Dyno fans for sure. I'm pleased to present you with Porkchop BMX's brand new Viscount 2123 reproduction or reissue seats, however you want to call them. If you're not sitting down, you probably should be. For some time now, Porkchop BMX has been working hard to secure the rights to use the GT and Dyno logos on the seats, and that day has finally come. Here they are in all the available colors. We have pink, red, dark blue, yellow, green, black, and what will probably be the most popular, the bright white. Don't have a Dyno or GT, but you need that 2123 seat without the logo? No worries. Porkchop has you covered there as well, offering the seats in the same color option without any bike branding name. But come on, these things are awesome. A bit of background and information for you. The GT and Dyno and Robinson lineup in 1987 used the Viscount 2123 seat. It was the only year in 1987 that GT used it. In 1986, they used the 2169. In 1988 through about 1992, they used the 2188. So getting your hands on one of these in mint condition is extremely difficult and or expensive. Other bike manufacturers used the 2123 as well, like the 1988 Diamondback for their Strike Zone, and even some of the general bikes. Dyno Max also used this seat. I'm sure I'm leaving a few of them out, so let me know in the comments section down below what bike brand you had and if they used the 2123. Okay, let's get into the details. The seat is nearly a clone of the original 2123 with some changes. Let's take a look. The overall length is the same at 9 3/4 or about 247.65 millimeter. The widths on both the original 2123 and the new Porkchop reissue seats are the same at about 5.5 inches or 139.7 millimeter. Rail width with the seat guts installed measure 1.493 inches, about 37.9 millimeter on the original, and 1.491 inches, 37.87 millimeter on the new version. Almost identical. The new Porkchop reissue seats also have a min-max marker on the seat rails, showing you the absolute range that the seat guts can be installed at. The original 2123 seats did not have those markings. Let's talk about the pros and cons. The pros of this seat is going to be the availability. It's going to provide you and your build with a rideable seat that looks the part from 1987. The seat is going to be economical compared to the original or NOS specimen. Porkchop has not provided me with pricing as of the making of this video, but you'll be able to purchase them really soon. Brand new seats for your restoration or survivor might be the last piece of the puzzle you need. The seat is not marked with the Viscount logo, but it is molded with the Porkchop BMX logo on the underside, along with the part number, which appears to be VL1B84. Also on the top side, you will not find the circle depression with the V in it for the original Viscount logo. There is no mistaking this seat for the original. Let's just be clear. The Wing GT logos are crisp, and they even have the trademark symbol, which is fantastic. The Dyno marks are awesome. It's spot on. Cons. There aren't many of them. My only gripes that I could point out would be the size of the GT logo on the new Porkchop BMX seats are slightly longer than the originals. The wingspan of the GT logo on the original measures 1.784 inches, or 45.32 millimeter for our metric friends, while the new Porkchop version measures a little bit larger at 1.9 inches, or 48.26 millimeter. Height-wise, they are nearly identical, with the original wings measuring about 17/32, 531, or 13.5 millimeter, and the reissue at about 547, or 13.94 millimeter. So a little bit different. The only other con that I can come up with is something that we're going to have to face with just the flippers and the just evil human intentions, which is going to be when people start putting these on marketplaces and being pawned off as the originals. A similar frenzy to what occurred when the GT released the 20-inch 1.75 LP5 tires that showed up around 2018. Remember, they were trying to sell these as the original LP2s. That was pretty chaotic. But I think that's a pretty good stretch. So if that's about it, that's all we can find wrong with it, this is a home run. All in all, this is a great product for the BMX communities, and I got to tip my hat off to Porkchop BMX for doing this. This was a fantastic surprise, even to me. That about wraps up the video here. I just want to point out, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, drop some comments and questions down there. I love reading them. So enough talking. Get those seats while you can. Remember, again, please subscribe. Stay tuned for another reveal video coming up with a big surprise in the future. Make sure you hit that bell for notification. You don't want to miss out. So I'll see everyone next video. Good hunting.